You guys, if you haven't already heard about it, just wait until you see today's video with all the amazing books that Barnes & Noble is selling for half price this week only, possibly through the weekend, probably through Labor Day, for their first ever Barnes & Noble book haul. And there's just so much good stuff, and I bought a lot, and I think you're going to get a lot too. And I just want you guys to save money, so wait until you see what I got, and I can't wait to see what you got, so definitely link me below with all of your hauls. I want to see what everybody got because the books are so amazing, and we can all talk about how much we love what one another picked out. Hey everyone, this is Bonnie from Backward Story, and today I have a mini book haul from Barnes & Noble. I expected to walk out of Barnes & Noble yesterday with one book because the book had come out and I had pre-ordered it, and instead I walked out with 4 books because they were having this huge book haul, and there were just so many good books on sale. And literally, if I didn't already own a lot of the books that were on there, I would have been buying even more than the 3 books that I picked up because there were so many good books, and I literally, so many of the books are books that I've purchased recently that I would have bought if I didn't already have. You also got a free tote bag if you purchased any 3 books, and I happened to be buying 3. I almost bought this really pretty purple one, but in the end I went with the blue one, but it was actually a hard choice. I spent longer than I'll admit deciding if I wanted the purple bag or the blue bag because they were both so pretty. You guys, I can't even with how good the selection is. I mean, you have Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young, which everybody's been buzzing about. It was really good. It's on everyone's favorite of the year list. You have A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is the 3rd book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. And you have Love and War, which is the sequel to Alex and Eliza by Melissa de la Cruz. There is Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris, which I still have to read my copy of. And this is just side 1 of this table, you guys. And it only gets better. You have Heartless by Marissa Meyer in paperback. You have We Were Liars. You have more copies of Bring Me Back in case you didn't see it spined on the first side. You have Smoke in the Sun by Renee Ahdieh, which I actually purchased. You have Three Dark Crowns. You just have so much stuff. Circe by Madeline Miller. I almost picked that up. I kind of want to go back for it. Dread Nation by Justina Ireland, who is a local author that I got to meet at a book signing at this store earlier this year. After Anna by Lisa Scottolini. Ooh, is that a book about a bookshop? How did I not see that the first time around? I might have to look that up and see what it's about. I love books that take place at a bookstore. I'm gonna have to look that one up. And there's even more good stuff around this side. You have Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson, who I got to meet with Justina Ireland earlier this year at a signing at this store. You have Furyborn by Claire Legrand, who is local, and I love her, and the book was fantastic, and it's another book everyone's been talking about, one of the best books of the year. Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian, which I read last year on my birthday, and I've been wanting to pick it up and just haven't gotten around to it yet. You have Zenith. You have A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is also part of the Court of Thorns and Roses series. You have so many good books on this side too. This might just be my favorite side. You have My Plain Jane by Jodi Meadows and Brody Ashton and Cynthia Han, which is kind of like Charlotte Bronte meets the Ghostbusters, and it's hilarious, and I loved it. You know how much I love these authors, especially Jodi. You have Warcross by Marie Lu, which was my favorite book of last year. And it's funny because my mom was just talking about buying a copy because she wanted to pass it around at work because she works with computers for a living, and I had given her an arc of it from BEA last year, which I have since passed on to other people. And here it is for half price, so it was the perfect time to pick that up. So she went in and picked that up later on in the day. Sarah Dessen is on there. Coin Heist, which is a Netflix movie, is on there. And Elisa Ludwig is actually another local author I've met before. There's a memoir by Robin Williams on there. Just so much good stuff. I can't even with this sale, you guys. I can't even. Shelter in Place by Nora Roberts is on there. That was one of my mom's favorite books recently. She loves Nora Roberts. That's one of her favorite books by her. That's on here. There are picture books. There are never picture books on sale. We definitely came back later on and picked up Pete the Cat for my nephew because his birthday is next week. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors is on there. There's just so much cute stuff for little kids too. And you never see picture books for half price like this. I can't even, you guys. There was even a really strong selection of middle grade books. There's A Wrinkle in Time. There's The List, which I believe I have. I think I got that last year and I still have to read it. And there's the new Trials of Apollo book, and there's Magnus Chase, and there's the Descendants Rise of Isle of the Lost, and the final Chris Colfer book. And just seriously, you guys, if I didn't already own a lot of books, like all these books I'm saying are books I really want to read or have already read, and I would have walked out of there so broke, and my wallet would have been screaming if I didn't already have a lot of these that I'd gotten over time. I wound up walking out with only 3 books, which is actually really good because this sale is insane, but I kind of want to go pick up more books now that I'm looking at these pictures because they sound amazing, and this is a really good sale. So I just wanted to let you guys know about it in case you want to get good deals too, because I'm so enamored with this sale, and I hope Barnes & Noble does more sales like this because I really stocked up and I saved a lot of money. It was like less than $30 for the 3 books I'm about to show you, and it would have cost me about $70 to buy them brand new full price. So today I want to show you what I got. First, of course, is the book that I went in for. This one I paid regular price for. It was Victoria Schwab's City of Ghosts. And when you take the jacket off, it's got a little cat hiding out there. That's your spine. And I've been so excited for this book to come out. And there's your summary if you want to stop and read it. But I love Victoria Schwab. I've been reading her since The Near Witch came out. And she's just fantastic and amazing. And if you haven't read her yet, I highly recommend her. And the next books are all books that I had been planning to pick up. They're all on my TBR, and I just haven't gotten around to buying any of them yet. So the first one is The Poppy War. It is by R.F. Kuang, and I've heard the most amazing things about this book. I wish that had been a pop of orange, too. That would have been really cool, but it's nice that the end papers have the same pop of the title. I've heard the most amazing things about this book. Here's the summary if you want to pause. This is supposed to be a very dark fantasy. It's not super happy. This is a book that I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it now, if I wanted to wait until paperback, if there was going to be a cover change on this series, if I wanted to get it from the UK. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to buy it, so I just hadn't picked it up yet. But for 50% off, plus I had a coupon, it came down to like, I think $10 for this, and it retails at $27. And then next, I didn't take the sticker off of that one yet. Smoke in the Sun by Renee Ahdieh. It is the sequel to Flame in the Mist, which I did read last year, and then I never got around to buying this one. I had been waiting to see if the UK released a different cover for the hardcover so that it matched my first book, because I prefer matching covers. And I loved the cover of the first book with that phoenix breaking free, and I really loved the logo in this and thought it would have looked really beautiful on a dark background as well. I mean, I love their intention. I love what they're doing with these covers. This cover's very busy to me. It's got like 3 different things going on. You have a person, you have flowers, you have the logo. It's like they weren't sure what they wanted to do, and so they tried a few different things, and the result was kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. So I was kind of waiting to see if there was another new cover on this. So I hadn't picked it up yet, but for that price, I'm not gonna quibble about it. And I mean, I don't hate the cover. I love what they did. I love the reasoning for it. I just think it's a mix of a lot of things, and if they had stuck to one element and made it strong, it would be a lot stronger for the cover itself. And the last book I bought was Ash Princess by Lara Sebastian. I read an advanced copy of this last year. I read it for my birthday last July, and it didn't come out until March or April of this year. I read it almost a year early, and in fact, I don't remember it. I didn't get a chance to review it because I didn't remember enough about it. I need to reread it, and at this point, I might as well wait until I have the second book in my hand. But I remember this being a great book if you liked Ember and the Ashes and the Red Queen, and it's really pretty. And I just hadn't had a chance to pick up a finished copy of that yet either. And here's my receipt. You can see that I purchased Smoke in the Sun for $8.54. Ash Princess was also $8.54. Poppy War was $10.32. And then the blue tote bag was free because if you bought 3 books, you got a free tote bag. I got an extra 10% off everything because I have a membership card and I had a coupon, which brought Poppy War down another $1.82. So I really made out going into the store. I literally went in there for 1 book, which I did purchase on a separate receipt, and then I went back and I picked up all of this other stuff too, and I don't regret it. I mean, yeah, maybe my wallet isn't super happy with me because I spent $30 I wasn't intending to spend. But at the same time, I got like $60, $70 worth of books right here for $30. It was like 50% off plus the extra 10% off plus that coupon. So it was more than half price off. So it was probably closer to $70 than $60 just for these two books because this is a $27 book and these are $17 or $18 books originally. And I got a free tote bag with it too. So I definitely made out. I'm really glad I was able to take advantage of that sale. And I definitely would have walked out with even more books if I didn't already own all the other books I was interested in. And it's kind of sad that I haven't read all of the ones that were on that table and I could have gotten them so much cheaper now. But others I have read, and I read them when they were in hardcover, and they're in paperback now. But there's so much good stuff on that table. If you love books, there's teen books, there's kids books, adult books, there's fiction and nonfiction. There were picture books. Definitely check it out. Get books for yourself, get books for friends. It's a really good sale, a really good deal. Definitely check it out if you are near Barnes & Noble in the next week. And this is what my haul looks like, and I can't wait to see yours. Definitely link me if you pick up books too. I want to see everyone's haul so we can all chat about the great books we got together. That's everything from me today. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.